GlaxoSmithKline is next. London-based healthcare company. Pharmaceuticals, vaccines. They invented the malaria vaccine, and consumer healthcare division. They've got some fun products in there as well. We'll find out in a minute. $80.9 billion worth of market cap in British pounds. I would have thought it was bigger than that. That's about $103, $104 billion.
Yeah, about 100, yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money, folks, but it's less than the other companies we talked about earlier.
Quite a bit less, yeah.
Price earnings ratio 48, something going on there. Dividend yield of 4.88. So, I don't know, it's had a bit of a choppy ride, new management team.
Yeah, I mean, look, one thing that definitely stands out is that chunky dividend that they pay, which is great. You're paying a lot of money for it at the moment. But the vaccines is really a huge earnings driver in this group. And if you look at the scale that they're delivering vaccines, last year they delivered almost 850 million vaccines globally. So you're speaking to one of the biggest on the planet. Prescriptions, very big in a lot of anti-smoking prescriptions like the Zybans and those type of things.
Yes, and also the asthma stuff. So they're a big manufacturer with stuff like Advair and so on, which people take.
Correct, and the nasal sprays, I think they've got the Flonase and those type of things. So, you know, it's hard not to like these companies because, you know, you can argue, I mean, depending on how much you buy into it, they do a lot of social good. But make no mistake, they're in it for profits, and they do that very well.
I mean, they've done a lot of portfolio reworking because apart from the deal we mentioned earlier with Novartis, they also sold some of their minor consumer brands. And we know that they did deals with companies like Aspen and so on locally to offload stuff ex-patent, some of which have caused other people problems. In the consumer area, they've got toothpaste brands like Aquafresh and Sensodyne. I mean, I know it's a mistake to talk too much about those things because, of course, those are probably small. Some drug you don't even know the name of sells mega billions.
Absolutely. But they've got Nicorette chewing gum. Yeah, they are. So
Nicorette's Aquafresh. It's a good combination. Horlicks.
True. Which you can't get here anymore, apparently. So, yeah, there's, again, a fantastic, you know, portfolio product. Emma Walmsley's done well at the head of the company.
I'm glad you raised her because she's tremendous. She looks like a wonderful CEO. I read an interview with her about her in the Financial Times. One of the few mega corporations with a woman CEO that's really, really highly regarded. Yeah,
correct. And she doesn't stand still. She's constantly optimizing this portfolio, as you said, selling a lot of non-core stuff. And yeah, I mean, I think you've seen maybe a bit of softness in the share price prior to this, but recent strength coming back.
Well, on that, so the stock price in May 2013 was at about £17.40, and it sort of sagged a bit, and it's around about £16.40 now. So unlike some of the other companies which seem to be on a roll, this one has either got recovery potential, but they've had a series of missteps, the management change, competition, incentives, debacle in China. So I don't know. I'm inclined to think that there's upside here.
Yeah, I think for me the vaccines is really where the drive is going to be going forward for the group. Yeah, the revenues are down a bit, so they've got some problems with expiring patents, as do many of these other companies, and a weak consumer. But I think that's a cyclical phenomenon. I think they'll come through well.
So we're going to go hot on that one.
Hot for me, yeah.
Okay, good.